2019, everybody. What's going on? It is DylanLasagna here, back with another episode of DylanLasagna Live. It's been a crazy day today. I've been helping out with setting up Christmas decorations now that Thanksgiving is all said and done with, but even before then, people were already getting ready for Christmas with said Black Friday. And now, yes, Thanksgiving, now that I said that Thanksgiving's over with, yeah, Christmas is in full swing. And we have a lot to talk about. And we actually have stuff to do here on this stream. But there is one thing that I want to get out of the way, and it's one thing that might disappoint all of you, and it is sad news to kick off this stream. Next week there will be no DylanLasagna Live. Next week I'm going to be dedicating, and actually the next 2 weeks, at least until like 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be dedicating all my time to final. It's the final countdown. It's like the finals for my fall semester in college. Yes, college is a pain in the butt. So I'm going to be focusing all my time and effort in finishing all my final projects. So there will be no episode next week, so I can not only focus on that, but also see what else is going on with the Game Awards. I'm going to say this right now, there's no guarantee that there's going to be a reaction to the Game Awards, as much as I want to do a reaction, but my schedule is going to be all over it's been all over the place, like, so much lately, but it's just been a constant mess, lately, and it's gonna get messier even though I'm gonna be done with the semester in 2 weeks. But even then, it's just like on the night of the Game Awards, it's like it's a 50-50 shot if I'm gonna live react to them, because I'm gonna be babysitting my sister who has autism, as my dad will be away on out of town for the night, and sometimes my brother goes out too, but I don't know, we'll see. So keep an eye on like whether or not I do anything regarding the Game Awards, but I'm gonna be talking about it on the DylanLasagna Live when I get back. Hopefully something good happens. Hopefully there are some good announcements, because the awards itself I can give two shits about. But there are your two announcements. One of them is don't expect an episode next week, because I'm probably going to be hitting the books, as I've been all semester long and for like the past 4 months. And keep your eyes peeled on whether or not there's going to be something about, or whether there's going to be something for the Game Awards on this channel. So keep your eyes peeled, and just make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and follow me on Twitter and all that good stuff. By the way, I hope all of you are checking out the stuff I'm posting on my new channel, like my semi-professional real channel. It's my full name and all that stuff. It's on the featured channels list when you go to my channel. So on the main channel, it's like featured channels, and it's like the very first one you see. I did a lot of interviews are pulling up, like the Quality of Wills interview, I think the Honky Tonk Man interview just premiered an hour ago, and I hope you all check it out. I had a lot of fun talking to not only just those two, but the cosplayers I met as well. I got to learn about the cosplay culture, and it actually inspired me to do some cosplay in the future. I don't know what that'll be, but hopefully I get to embark on it. So go check that out. That'll be in the description. And so that's that. I don't know what I pressed there. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see who is in here. Nobody's in here. Y'all hate me. I'm just kidding. I love you all. But anyway, let's get on to this week's random tidbit. Yeah, that's finally coming back after a week-long hiatus. So this week's random tidbit was yesterday's NFL games, the Thanksgiving games. If you're into football and all that stuff, I know a lot of you aren't into football, but I mean, it's a Thanksgiving tradition. But you know, I know a lot of you don't like football. I know a lot of you don't like sports, but that's okay. That's okay. I always liked that before. I mean, I'm still kind of am. But for those of you that are, the Chicago Bears played the Detroit Lions for the second year in a row, and I just don't know why the Detroit Lions are on Thanksgiving when almost half of the time they lose on Thanksgiving. I just don't understand it. I really don't. It makes me cringe. I mean, no disrespect to you Lions fans out there, but get someone else to appear yearly on Thanksgiving, or get a better head coach at least. Matt Patricia ain't doing jack crap for you. As for the Bears, for at least the first half, they looked like they were getting outplayed by whatever was left of the Lions quarterbacking group. Obviously Matthew Stafford was out with those back fractures, and who was the backup quarterback? Jeff Driscoll was dealing with his own injury. So you have this rookie quarterback named David Blow, whatever his name is. So you had him trying to march the Lions to some kind of moral victory for Matt Patricia, so Matt Patricia doesn't get fired at the end of the season. So Blau was okay for one half, and then all of a sudden the Bears finally got their shit together and took the lead with around before the 2-minute warning, and then David Blau, let's say, blowed the lead. He blowed his opportunity to make a comeback, and he blowed a final play on 4th and 22 and threw an interception. The Blau puns are really bad. Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm just really tired. But anyway, I don't know. This Thanksgiving, or the first Thanksgiving game, doesn't really matter because the Bears aren't going to do anything. Obviously, hold on. Before I get to the Bears, the Lions are obviously not going to do anything. They're 3-8-1, or I think they're 3-9-1. No, they're 3-8-1. They're not going anywhere. They're not going to the playoffs. I think they are eliminated now. So their season's done. But the Bears, good luck catching up with the Vikings. Good luck catching up with the Seahawks. Good luck catching up with the Vikings. Your schedule's not that good anyway. You still got the Cowboys. You still got the Packers. You still got the Chiefs. Yep. Good luck going 8-8. Good luck going 8-8. You'll go 6-10. You'll go 6-10. That's how I put it. But anyway, that game didn't matter because we had one game that mattered. If you're a Niners fan like I am, there was another game that mattered because we'll actually talk about that right now, and that was the nightcapper, the Saints and the Falcons. We were all watching that game, not just because obviously we want to make sure. The Saints somehow lost that game, even though the Falcons suck butt cheeks. But also, for playoff positioning, to strengthen the Niners' playoff positioning. the Falcons were ass. Let's just say that. I mean, they put up a good fight, regardless, but it's like they couldn't like pull it off. They were too short-handed. They didn't have Julio Jones. They didn't have Austin Hooper. And that Young Ho guy, man, he can't. How does he have a job in the NFL? He can't kick for shit. That's all I say. He can't kick for shit. Yeah, he did all those cool trick shot field goals like on social media, but it's like he can't kick. It's like he can't kick. So now they're 3-9 and oh no, what are they? 3-9 and 3-9. And so I don't know about Dan Quinn's job. So oof, major oof. And Taysom Hill, it's just like this dude is gonna be a real annoyance when the Niners play him next week after the Ravens, and sooner or later this dude is gonna play defense too. He's gonna play all the positions too. He's gonna play on special teams as a kick returner and a punt returner. He's gonna play a quarterback. He's gonna play receiver. Next thing you know, he's gonna play edge rusher. He's gonna play a cornerback. He's gonna play a safety. Dude, this Taysom Hill guy is like the one of the best. Like, I don't know, he's like a really good utility player. He's like, he has no position, yet he's like really good at like what's given to him. It's like amazing. But the game itself is just like, I mean, we all knew the Saints were winning. They already clinched the division, and that practically eliminated the Panthers from realistically clinching a playoff spot. So pretty much everyone in the NFC South is, except the Saints, like everyone not named the Saints in the NFC South is done. Like the Saints can just, aside from obviously going for that number 1 seed or a first round bye, all they can do besides that is just like not worry so much about the NFC South, because it's like it's clinched already. It's clinched. Now let's talk about the Bills and the Cowboys, because oh, the Cowboys, man. Every time they play on Thanksgiving Day on CBS, they always choke. They always get their ass kicked whenever they're on the CBS like Thanksgiving games. It's like it's so funny. But it's just like it's like hilarious. It's unreal. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys score on the opening drive, like Dak Prescott threw a touchdown at Jason Witten. But after that, it's just like they just got spanked. They just got spanked by the Bills. They got outplayed. It's like whatever adjustments the Bills made on both offense and defense, they clearly worked. Maybe it was because the Cowboys are so used to playing the Redskins every Thanksgiving for the last 2 years. Yeah, every time you're on CBS and you play a good team, you're ass. But anyway, the Bills, they passed a good big test. They not only like beat the Cowboys, but they like whooped the Cowboys. It's like Josh Allen is like slowly by each game getting better. Obviously, he still has a lot to learn, but at least he's not making erratic decisions. Not too many, at least. And he's making like plays, and he's showing a lot of his mobility. So that's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. Now, will the Bills be able to repeat their success against the Ravens at home, on the road against the Steelers and the Patriots? I mean, who knows? You never know what's going to happen. I mean, the Ravens are obviously a really tough test, but then you have the Patriots on the road. That's an even tougher test, but then it was like you almost beat them at home, but it's like obviously things are different in Foxborough, so it's just like we'll see about the Bills. You'll see them on the NFL Network, so it's like you'll see what they can do. Now that random tidbit of the week is done with, let's get into the main stuff. Raw highlights. There wasn't too much to take away from Monday Night Raw this week. Survivor Series was it was nothing special to write home about. I mean, the brand warfare stuff, I thought it was gonna be something to take away from, but not really. Not so much, at least for me. Especially that main event. It's like, I don't know if it was like the crowd was tired. I don't know if like I don't know what they were like. The three women were looking for there. It was just not, something was not clicking. But I don't know. But anyway, going into Raw, Monday Night Raw. They're still in Chicago, and funny, AEW was also in Chicago that week. So, we got a real war here. So, let's see. On the opening segment, Seth Rollins had this town hall meeting with the locker room to address Raw only getting one win at the Survivor Series, and so the scoreboard was like, Raw got 1, NXT won it by getting 4, and SmackDown got 2. So Raw pretty much lost the whole damn thing. And then Rollins just pretty much roasted everyone. He roasted the whole locker room. And he started things off by roasting Randy Orton. He called him the weak link of the men's team. And one by one, they pretty much walked out on Rollins. So he called out Charlotte as well for not being a real leader. I mean, that's something I can agree with because she got a green period on her face. I'm sorry, I had to do that. I had to do that joke. I'm sorry. That was a terrible joke. She got green mist on her face from a backstabbing Asuka during the Women's Survivor Series match. And then Rey Mysterio, who lost the WWE title match against Brock Lesnar, despite having Dominic. I mean, it's Brock Lesnar. What'd you expect? He also called out AOPP for just being there and not at Survivor Series. So, pretty much, eventually, everyone like walked away from Rollins because Rollins was being a dick, and I don't know if this was like the heel turn that we were all expecting, but I mean, it had to happen at some point, which I'll get into later. My thoughts on it, and we'll see. Anyway, Kevin Owens stayed behind, and then Rollins decided to belittle him as well by calling him lazy, and then he got hit with a stunner for his troubles, and after the commercial, Rollins challenged him to a match, and then before the match, Kevin Owens called out Rollins. He cut a promo about Rollins trying to please others all the time when he doesn't even know who Seth Rollins himself is. So the match itself was okay, but it was what happened afterwards was kind of noteworthy. So the Authors of Pain came down. Everyone was booing this. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, the Authors of Pain are healed, but when they started attacking Kevin Owens, when Owens attacked them first, they started booing. I don't know why. It's just like, maybe they don't like the Authors of Pain being there, or it's just like, I don't know. They're hella fickle. But they attacked Kevin Owens. Then after they're done with him, they teased attacking Rollins, but then they walked away. So I'm thinking, is like, is there an alliance going on here? Is there an alliance, like a secret alliance? Interesting. So pretty much, Rollins ends his assault with like 2 curb stomps to end the show, and I hope this leads to a heel turn of sorts. Like everyone's concluding that way. It goes to a heel turn, but WWE needs to go all in with it, though. I mean, he can obviously go back to being a babyface, like the next week, and forget the whole like last week or this past Monday happened. But yeah, it's like ever since he became a babyface, like several months after, I don't know, he kind of slowly kind of like digressed into this unidentifiable one-dimensional guy. And while I did like his wrestling ability, obviously that's the best part about him, it's like the thing I like about wrestling, I've mentioned this many times before, is like how you build a story, and not just the match, but also like in promos and like storylines and all that stuff. That's why I call it professional wrestling. It's like based around story. But I don't know, ever since Rollins became a babyface, like later down the line, it's just like he kind of didn't have an identity. It's like when he was a heel, he was kind of like this cocky, arrogant suck up to higher ups that would do anything to get what he wanted, to steal to win. Yeah, like even though that's like a lot of those heels, but he was like he at least he had an identity behind him. But Rollins before Monday night, it was just like, I don't know. It's like there was nothing. He was like this company stooge that would just go on and say whatever the company wanted him to say, and pick fights with people on social media. It's like, I don't know. I really don't know what his character was. I mean, he was kind of like backing away from like what he's supposed to be. Man. And I think the last straw was Rollins eliminating Tommaso Ciampa at Survivor Series, and Chicago really hated it. And ironically, when it came down to the final 3 with Keith Lee, Rollins, and Roman Reigns, people were booing Rollins while and the crowd was cheering Roman Reigns, when in the past people booed Roman Reigns and people cheered Rollins. But now it's the reverse. So, damn, how so many years have changed. Holy crap. But I guess that's kind of the reason why Roman Reigns is so beloved. Not just because of he revealed he had leukemia, but he's just like so humble and behind the scenes, and he doesn't like do what Rollins does and talk crap to people on social media. But anyway, regardless, I just hope that Rollins can portray the person he is on Twitter when he is attacking other people, and be that kind of guy on like TV. Be like the old Seth Rollins, the one that does the really funny laugh. That's Seth Rollins. And speaking of Rollins, he recently tweeted out that he's going to issue an apology to the Raw locker room and the fans on Monday night. I'm thinking it's going to be like one of those kind of apologies. You know, the one where it's like, I'm sorry that you had to hear the truth and all that. It's like that you really sucked. So it's like maybe that solidifies his heel turn. But you never know. You never know what's gonna happen, and we'll just have to wait and see. All right. Next up, we had the United States Championship match. Well, it's not. It's the one you didn't expect. You had this Humberto Carrillo guy. I don't know. I still, after like, how many months has he been on? Like 2 months. I still can't get behind him. I don't know why. It's like, this is the big problem with WWE. They don't have, like, these new guys, they can never, like, build a promo package around or, like, get some character development around, because it's just like, oh, we're gonna be like AEW and, like, push these, like, make them wrestle in spot vests and all that stuff. It's like, no. And hold on. Someone's being in real ass and not knowing that I am live streaming right now. Alright, see, this is what really grinds my gears. When, even though I have a set time for these live streams, there are still other people that just come in here, knock on the, or like, open the door and say, like, oh shoot, I didn't know you were recording. It's like, that's my biggest pet peeve. This is my biggest pet peeve. They just uninterrupt, like, unknowingly, that I'm doing something. It's like, can't you at least knock? Or at least read the sign? I don't know. I don't know. What's so hard? But anyway. It's like, I know I've been helping with the Christmas stuff around the house. But it's just like, when it's 4:30 California time for these shows, it's like, it's time for me to lock in. It's like, I can't have any interruptions. It's like, I just can't. This means a lot to me. And there's still people in this house I live in that don't understand that. I know it sounds selfish, but I'm sorry. It's like, I've sacrificed a lot, but it's like, this thing like this, I can't. I cannot. So, I don't know. Some people just, I don't know. They don't understand. I don't want to make them the bad guy, but it's like, we can't always win. We can't always win, you guys. We can't always win with, like, interruptions. We just can't. But anyway, back to the Raw highlight. This is the last Raw highlight. This United States Championship match with Humberto Carrillo. Yeah, this is a guy I still can't get behind. It's like, he's been on TV for like 2 months, and nobody still seems to care about him. And I'm one of those people. It's like, who is he? Why is he on my TV screen? Why is he not? Why hasn't he been given a promo? It's like, why is he here? And this is the big problem with WWE right now. At least AEW just gave a promo about the Dark Order to give us a reason on why they care, or why should we care about the Dark Order. On the latest episode of Dynamite. When was the last time WWE gave a meaningful promo on a certain wrestler, like about character development, give some like character depth, Anyway, it's like he was supposed to have a United States Championship match against AJ Styles, but the OC thankfully prevented that match, because we've seen that match like a billion times now. And this brought out Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Rey Mysterio, and Ricochet, and all of whom called out AJ Styles like they were in a schoolyard, telling on the teacher, on this big bad bully, for cheating. But at the same time, they were demanding a title match, so it's like, okay. AJ Styles was kind of reluctant to give a title match, but you know how AJ Styles is. He's cocky enough to give one because he thought he was locked in to win the title match anyway. So Rey Mysterio ends up winning the match by rolling up Ricochet, but since the title match was right away, AJ Styles got in a lot of early offense on Rey Mysterio. It was a fine match throughout the whole way. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows got banned from ringside after they did some dirty tactics on Mysterio, but they eventually came back because the ref was knocked out by an accidental 619. That also brought out Randy Orton, who RKO'd Gallows and Anderson away, and after a 619 also RKO'd AJ Styles, which allowed Rey Mysterio to pin AJ Styles and somewhat surprisingly win the United States Championship and redeem his loss against Brock Lesnar the previous night. So it's kind of odd to see Randy Orton actually help other baby faces without turning on them later, because he's the Viper. But if a feud is going to happen between Mysterio and AJ Styles, I mean, that should be interesting, I guess. I mean, nothing else is happening aside from the stupid Lana and Bobby Lashley thing. I mean, nothing else. Like, this should be okay, I guess. But other than that, it's like there's nothing else happening on Raw. There wasn't anything else that happened on Raw, to be honest. So let's move into AEW. Let's talk about All Elite Wrestling's Dynamite. And I'll be honest, I don't know why I haven't watched this in the last week or two, but since I was on Thanksgiving break, I finally managed to catch up on it. So it started off with Chris Jericho hosting a thank you celebration for Le Champion. And as you can imagine, it was as over the top as you think it could be. I mean, it is Chris Jericho after all, but it was just so over the top. So things kicked off with a marching band and an introduction from Soul Train Jones, or Soul Man Jones, I don't know. But you know him better as Virgil from WWE. Then Jericho got treated with an assortment of gifts from the rest of the inner circle, starting with Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara gave Jericho a cutout of him and Jericho hugging each other, while Santana and Ortiz gave a little bit of the 40 ounce. Jake Hager then gave Jericho a pet goat named Jerigoat. Then before that, Jericho also announced that everyone in the Chicago crowd was got a card for a 50-cent discount on Jericho's new T-shirt. 50 cents. I mean, I guess it's a discount, but oh my gosh, how cheap. That's like Mr. Krabs level cheap heat. Oh dear Lord. And you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe what was announced next. Chris Jericho announced that that there's gonna be that actual bubbly, actual branded bubbly is going to be sold. Yeah, it's gonna be sold. It's available for pre-order starting right like at that moment, and I'm just like, oh my god! It's like, you gotta be kidding me, and I'm not kidding you. You can order a little bit of the bubbly for $46 for 2 bottles, and you can choose how many bottles you want. The max 12 for like $276, but it's like, oh my god, are you kidding me? It's like AEW and Jericho really are like milking the profit off this meme. It's like, dear lord. So it's like pre-orders are live, and we will begin shipping. And then they'll begin shipping it the week of December 9th, so pretty much in 2 weeks. It's like, how will it even taste, though? That's the thing. How will it even taste? Let's see. What are the details? Oh, okay. Here's the blend. So 100% ultra premium American sparkling wine. I don't know what this means. Columbian Valley, West Virginia. Okay. Yeah, I don't drink like those like alcoholic drinks at all. I mean, I don't know. I don't think sparkling wine is an alcoholic drink, though, is it? Let me know in the comments. But let's watch this. Let's watch this.
Hi, I'm AEW.
Let's go full screen.
Fuel for thought. Can you?
Of course, we got an advertisement.
In Chris Jericho, Le Champion. And it was right here in this very dressing room where an iconic pop culture phenomenon took place, was created, was born. Right here is where I first announced that I was going to have a little bit of the bubbly.
Oh, dear lord.
I'm going to announce that you too can have a little bit of the bubbly with the official AEW sparkling wine from Chris Jericho to all of you. Available now at littlebitofthebubbly.com in limited amounts. Get your orders done soon in time for the holidays. Don't wait, because when these are gone, they're gone. Are they tasty? Oh my goodness, this is tasty. A little bit of the bubbly sparkling wine is so tasty.
There's so much emphasis on the little bit of the bubbly.
And vodka and gin. A gin fizzy. Is that a thing? It's gonna make it taste like swill. A little bit of the bubbly is the perfect holiday gift. It's great to drink with your Christmas dinner as well. Turkey? You like turkey? This is perfect. How about ham?
Oh dear lord.
One of those ham people at Christmas?
So it does contain alcohol. It's like, damn it, I can't drink it.
Are you vegan? Vegans are cool. How about gluten-free? All of those things fit perfect with Chris Jericho's A Little Bit of the Bubbly. So don't get left behind. Order your own bottle of A Little Bit of the Bubbly and drink like Le Champion.
This drink is so over the top. It's so over the top, and I honestly can't wait to see a review of it. I honestly can't, to see like how it will taste, because it's so ridiculous. Like how, like not only how the memes started, but now how it's gonna be an actual product. It's like freaking insane. It's insane. But continuing into this thank you celebration, Chris Jericho's dad, Ted Irvine, who played for the New York Rangers, surprised him and gave out custom-made New York Rangers jersey in front of the Chicago crowd, because you know Chicago, they're a Blackhawks town, and the Rangers are not I guess they're a big rival of the Blackhawks. I don't know. I don't watch hockey, but you know, you gotta get that heel heat somehow. So after that, Jericho invited Justin Roberts to the ring to read the thank you note from TNT executives, and Justin Roberts read it, but Jericho didn't like the tone. He questioned the tone that Justin Roberts read it, and then Justin Roberts got his butt whooped by the Inner Circle and Jericho before SCU, disguised as marching band members, ran down to the ring and chased away the Inner Circle. So that that continued to build up into tonight's main event, which, by the way, was Jericho and Scorpio Sky, who was going into tonight, Wednesday night, was the only man to pin Jericho in AEW, following last week's tag team match with SCU and Jericho and Sammy Guevara. So the main event consisted of Jericho and Scorpio Sky for the All Elite Wrestling World Title match, and that match was really good. And there were a lot of near falls, and it was very paced out well. And despite being forced to submit to the Lion Tamer, I think Scorpio Sky looked strong, and he forced Jericho to go into his different bag of tricks to defeat him, including Jericho even failed to he even missed the Judas effect, and Jake Hager, even though he was banned from ringside, his interference failed as well, and it was a really good match. It was really fun to watch. And then after the match, Jon Moxley, the Napalm Death, he cut a promo early in the night about issuing an open challenge to anyone in the AEW locker room. He came through the crowd, and he had a stare down with Jericho, and I guess they were teasing the fact that he was going to be next in line for the AEW World Title going into whenever the next pay-per-view is, even though Pac is number one in the rankings at the moment. So it's just shouldn't Pac technically get the first match? It's shouldn't Pac get the first world title match? It's I don't know, those rankings is just they're not really necessarily following the rankings at the moment. But anyway, I am excited for the potential of Jon Moxley Jericho feud in AEW. The last time they fought each other when they were in WWE, you remember the Ambrose Asylum match? Yeah, let's not remember that. Let's not remember that. It's just gonna be if they're going towards a pay-per-view match, there's gonna be a lot of good promos, a lot of good confrontations. I feel like the feud is gonna be really well done. I hope it is. I really hope it is. So let's hope that we get a really good Jericho Moxley feud going to whenever their next pay-per-view is. A few more highlights here. Cody Rhodes, after weeks of not being medically cleared, he returned to action by squashing some random dude named Matt Nix. Then he wanted to fight MJF, but instead he was attacked by a random tag team named Blade and Butcher. But however, it wasn't as random as we thought it would be, because things would take an interesting turn when Allie, when she was in a black half mask and on all black in an all black dress, she joined Blade and Butcher, and I had to watch it a second time to see if it was Allie, and turns out it was. And if you remember, Allie had her hair cut by Awesome Kong and Brandy a couple weeks ago. So maybe this is Allie getting payback by getting some allies to attack Cody. So maybe this will be Cody's next feud, and like concurrent to Cody's pursuit for MJF. So speaking of MJF, last week he was in the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royale, but he obviously used a lot of dirty tricks to stay in the Battle Royale until it was him and Adam Page. But I don't know how, but we reached the point where it was like a match between the two for the Diamond Ring. So we had that match. Wardlow's MJF's bodyguard would get in the way, including when Adam Page had the match won, but after a buckshot lariat, Wardlow, like without the referee looking, he put MJF's foot on the rope, and then the ref caught the foot on the rope in favor of MJF, and pretty much the match continued. Page tried to attack Wardlow, but he got KO'd by Wardlow, and in a diss to Cody Rhodes, MJF hit the Crossroads and actually beat Adam Page with the Crossroads and got the Diamond Ring, which, by the way, looks like a really cheap knockoff of a Super Bowl ring, and they could have done a lot better with it, to be honest. At least put like AEW like DDP with it or something. I don't know. But anyway, Diamond Dallas Page obviously came out because I guess the Diamond Ring Battle Royale thing was dedicated for Diamond Dallas Page. So he came out to present MJF as the winner, and he got in the face of Wardlow and MJF, and they, after trading words with Wardlow, the two fought and had to be separated by officials, and that was pretty much that. The rest of AEW was it was okay, but MJF though, he is one of the best heels right now. It's like there's never like MJF's never really gonna have much of a dull moment. I mean, he will here and there, but he's money. He is money. It's like, even though people cheer for him, it's like they boo him when he wants them to, he wants you to boo them. It's like, it's too good. It's too good. And for sure, the Diamond Ring is gonna allow MJF to continue to let MJF play with the crowd's emotions. And I don't know about Adam Page, man. I really don't. It's like he's been winning and losing at the same time. It's just like, there's a lot of inconsistencies. It's like each week he wins, and the next week he loses. The next week he wins. And another week he loses. It's like, I mean, is this part of the redemption story that he's trying to go on? It's just like, I don't know. I really don't know. But even then, it's just like, it's really confusing. It really is. And it's kind of turning me off a bit. Kind of. But hopefully it doesn't turn me too much off from Adam Page. But anyway, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about Raw and AEW. Hopefully by the end of the year, AEW will entice me a little bit more. They still have to like intrigue me with the women's division. They're still like, outside of Britt Baker, not a lot of intrigue in the other women, really. Not really. And then they gotta do the same with the men. I mean, especially the tag team division. I really like Jurassic Express, and I'm slowly buying into the Lucha Bros, but it's just like, they gotta at least cut a promo here and there, or like a promo package here and there. And you just can't rely on AEW Dark all the time to do that. But that was pretty much the highlights for Dynamite and Raw this week. Now, to end things off, we're going to end it off on a really, really light note. If you're still Black Friday shopping right now, and you happen to come across this stream, I'm gonna try to help you out a bit. I'm gonna try to. So we're gonna like give you some good life tips on Black Friday. So let's give you a good Black Friday story, shall we? Here we go. So, let's see. The best place to go Black Friday shopping is obviously if you're looking to electronics. Let me backtrack a bit. It depends. Like, if you're doing Black Friday shopping, it really depends on what you're looking for. So let's say if you're looking for, let's say clothes, you go to the mall. But if you're looking for like what I've been saying for the past week or two, so electronics, games, and all that stuff, your mileage may vary. So you have a couple of options here. You have my one tried and true store, Best Buy, but then you also have like GameStop, Target, Walmart, and all that fancy good stuff. So let's go to one of my trusted sources here. I know Black Friday is almost over with, but it doesn't hurt to see what's going on here. Man, I'm like hella wheezing right now. It's not good for you. Wheezing is not good for you. So, here we go. Oh, no, that's not it. So, speaking of which, while I'm looking for this, if you're still looking for a Nintendo Switch Online membership, if you're even into it, Target has that for like $5 off for the 1 year membership. I'm not, even though I am enticed by it, I'm not gonna get it still, because that would just kind of make me a hypocrite for what I've been saying for the past year. But then also at the same time, you like people are probably gonna say, oh, but Nintendo Switch Online is like $14.99 at Walmart or at Target right now. How could you not get it, you little bastard? But it's like, it's what I've been saying for the past year or so. It's ass. It's complete ass. If you don't believe me, just watch my YouTube videos about it. Okay. Let's go look at these Black Friday deals, shall we? So, I got Target. We have Target here first. So, we have the games. Let's go to the Black Friday ad. All Black Friday deals. Ooh, today only get 20% off when you spend $50. Ooh, interesting. Good to use on a future Target purchase. That's bull crap. So you get to save all this money. Hopefully, you get to save money. But what we're looking for here, since we left video games here, is video games. So, since the last time we talked about Black Friday on this channel, not all the video game deals were out yet. So, since we love Nintendo Switch so much, we're going to look at the Nintendo Switch stuff. Let's see. Let's filter this by deals. Let's see, all deals. So you got, if you haven't picked up Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild yet, it's really fun. Maybe time consuming for you, but I managed to beat it. And you go pick up Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's only $15. This is the lowest that it's ever been. I doubt it'll go any lower. So go pick it up if you haven't already. And you also have Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Even though it's 2 games are download, I don't know why Activision doesn't want to put the rest of it on the cart like the Insane Trilogy. I mean, it's Spyro, and if you're a Spyro fan, I would totally recommend you get it. You also got some of the first party Nintendo titles available for download as well. Let's see. You also got these are all digital titles. So I guess Target like really ran out of stock here. They had like $15 titles like Crash Team Racing and then the Insane Trilogy and all that stuff. You also have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, and then you also have your Nintendo Switch Online membership, which I'm still not gonna get at $15. So F you. Then you get to let's see, Walmart. So you have a bunch of deals here. You got Red Dead for $30, if you're into that. So pretty much almost the same deals here. Some of them have exclusives as well. Let's close that. Close this. But if you're like me, you want those Best Buy points. Best Buy, in my opinion, I know it's kind of biased. It's your best bet for like deals. You even get like, you can see, even if you haven't even got AirPods yet, you can save on that. Alright, here we go. So you got COD. You can even, if you really don't want to wait for a PlayStation 5, you can get a PlayStation 4 Pro, and unfortunately they ran out of the PlayStation 4 bundle, Black Friday bundle. That's a shame. That's a real shame. But anyway, you got more deals here. Spider-Man Game of the Year editions, $14.99. I probably should have picked that up. At the same time, getting more soon. I mean, at the same time, I can always wait for the PlayStation 5 because I heard that's backwards compatible. So let's filter this by Nintendo Switch deals, Nintendo Switch, because obviously I'm a Switch gamer. And then you see like, wow, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle sold out. Damn, it's sold out at Best Buy. And then Crash Team Racing is $25, but it was $15 at Target. And now the sad thing is you can't price match on Black Friday or Cyber Monday, which is an unfortunate reality. Splatoon 2 is also on sale, but if you don't have an online membership, it's pretty much worthless. And yeah, it's pretty much been worthless to me since I've lost the online membership. Again, Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Oh, good thing I picked it up already. Overwatch. Is the Switcher still in stock? Let's see. You also got The Witcher 3. If you don't have it yet. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, that bundle is still coming. I've always wondered about Friday the 13th. Huh. I might try that game for you guys. I don't know. Maybe. Might go check that out. But then again, I don't want to fill my games up too much. Zombieland, but you guys get the point. So go check out all these Black Friday stuff in the description. There'll also be Cyber Monday stuff, and there'll also be some Cyber Monday stuff guaranteed, but I don't think we'll know till like Sunday, which is a sad reality because these Black Friday deals were open on Wednesday. I mean, like, at least online, and then I know yesterday people were like lining up, but yeah. But let me tell you guys something. Your boy right here actually went Black Friday shopping this year. Your boy right here actually went on a Black Friday adventure. And actually got some things. Yeah, my ass, like, after, Thanksgiving party here at this house. Yeah, I went to my local Best Buy and woke up at, 7 in the morning to catch the bus. Yeah, I can't drive. I have a license, but I don't have a car yet. So it's like I woke up at 7 in the morning this morning and had to catch the bus. I was like completely out of breath because I'm a fat mofo. So I caught the bus just in time before it was about to leave. It was like a 15-minute walk or like a 15-minute run there, and I thought it was gonna be I thought it was on schedule, but I was behind schedule. And then once I got there, the line was surprisingly not as bad as I thought it would be. Maybe the Best Buy in my area is just it's not that big. I don't know. Maybe I just had some really good luck. And then obviously 8 o'clock it opens. I had a hard time finding the thing I wanted, so I had to ask an employee to help me out. It's it should be on the floor. And then as soon as I was done talking to that employee, I was I found it right away. And then I went to the store pickup line because I ordered some stuff online, and I was kind of impatient to have it shipped to me, even though it's I'm not gonna play it till 2 weeks later when I'm done with school. But I wanted to show you guys anyway, so we can unbox the damn thing, and we're actually gonna do it right now. We're gonna do it right now, actually. So the first thing, we actually got the Black Friday haul right here, and yeah, that was pretty much my Black Friday experience. The line was not too bad. It could have been far worse had I gone there a lot later. But yeah, I pretty much woke up on a 6-hour sleep, and yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun. But anyway, let's get into the haul, shall we? Let's get into the haul. So the first two things we got are Switch games. Yeah, because we need Switch games for this month-long break I'm about to endure after finals. So we got the thing I mentioned earlier, Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Yeah, we got that game. Even though it has download required, which just makes me sad. But I never played the first two Spyro games. I always played Year of the Dragon when I was younger. But hopefully, even though it's 2 games download, it will make my interest in Spyro renewed like it did with Crash. But it's just a shame that the other 2 games are download only. But I just want to Spyro to be home with Crash physically, because the digital download's $5 more, and it's 5 gigabytes more. I mean, my SD card can handle it, but it's just it's all about physical. It's all about physical. So we're gonna open this up first, and ooh, I got pen markings all over this. Where's my key? There we go. My trusty key that opens things. And the best part, like I've always said, the best part about opening games is the okay, maybe not that time, is the plastic. It's always the plastic. let's see, 10 gigs download. Hopefully it's not as much. Hopefully not the same as the digital download. Otherwise, I'm just gonna return the damn thing. All right. So probably. Oh. It's an advertisement for Crash Team Racing. I thought it was like a special download code or something. But no, it's just an advertisement for Crash Team Racing. But I do get a cool, I do get a cool, physical cart for, Spyro. That's, pretty neat there. Oh yeah, I can't autofocus on that. But yeah, that's pretty much Spyro Reunite Trilogy. And, a game that I was kind of contemplating when it was announced, and it's like one of the most highly regarded games of all time. That yet I'm not a huge RPG guy. Is The Switcher 3. So Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Edition. Again, like with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I'm not a huge RPG guy, but hopefully The Witcher 3 changes that, and I heard there's a lot of good goodies in it, so let's open it up. And the good thing about this game is that there is no additional download required, unlike most games. So hopefully when I install it 2 weeks later, CD Projekt Red lived up to that promise. And I already tore the box, damn it. Damn you. Alright. Okay. Gotta smell that plastic. And there's no smell, though. Alright, let's see what we got dealing in here. Okay, ooh. This is like the best Switch game like I got in regards to content. So we got the game itself, the Switcher. So there's the game card and all that stuff. But let's get into what's included in here. So we got this little certificate from CD Projekt Red. Let's open the flap. How do you do this damn thing? Alright. Oh, it's a certificate. Let's see. Welcome to a massive open world filled with stories that touch the soul, adventures that thrill, and secrets that keep you exploring. The complete edition contains every piece of content ever released for The Witcher 3. 16 free DLCs, holy crap, that's a lot. As well as 2 story expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. That's well over 150 hours of adventure ahead of you. Everything made with love. We'd like to massively thank you for buying our game. As a studio, we think that's a lot of value in honest and transparent communication. So honestly and transparently, without you supporting us, there would be no us to begin with. It's because of you that we can make games a living doing what we love, telling stories through video games. In return, we work as hard as we can to bring you extraordinary games. We hope that you'll see that reflected in Wild Hunt. Here's to you having a fantastic time. Yours truly, everyone at CD Projekt Red. Well, that's a nice little letter. Alright, so then you also have some stickers. And then, I guess, this thing is like, well, you don't get this very often. It's a manual. You don't get this very often in games today. How cute. And then, last but not least, a map. So, wow, that's pretty nice. That's pretty awesome. So we're gonna put all this back because obviously, like with the Uncharted special edition from Uncharted 4, I like to keep them in the box. So that's the Switcher 3. I gotta keep it in here until 2 weeks later. So that's that. So those are my 2 Switch games for Spyro and Witcher 3. I'm going to be binging those for the next month after school is done with. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Dylan Lasagna Live this week. Oh wait, actually no, it's not. There's one more thing that we gotta do. One last thing we gotta do here, and that's unbox the last thing for my Black Friday shopping list. We gotta do here, and that is this heavy ass thing. This is heavy. This is the Yeti, the Blue Yeti Pro Pack from Best Buy. The Blue Yeti and Logitech C90 922 Pro Streamer Pack. Now, why did I get this exactly? Well, let me tell you a story about the Elgato Cam Link. Now, the Elgato Cam Link, I've been having so much trouble setting that thing up. I bought and returned 2 of them, and with this new PC I had, I can't get it to run. And it's been a pain in the ass, trying to set that up. Now, and the reason why my DSLR is working with this stream right now is because somehow when I connect it to the Elgato HD60 Pro that's in my computer, to the in slot, it works fine. But when I connect it to the Cam Link, it doesn't work fine. It doesn't work at all. It just shows a freezing frame, or it shows a black screen like with the second Cam Link that I bought. So I went and returned that thing today and exchanged it for this. And I dropped it on my computer. And I was gonna get another a capture device for my DSLR, but it's just I don't know if I honestly thought, is this thing gonna work too? To be honest, would this work as well? And I had serious thoughts about that. I really did, and I just couldn't afford that risk anymore. I couldn't take that risk. So and I know how webcam quality is most of the time, but it's just I can't afford that risk. I really can't. So for this purpose, at least for Dylan Lasagna Live, we will keep the DSLR quality on these streams, but for gaming streams, at least we have a webcam to go with. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's it's gonna be a downgrade face cam quality, but at least you get to see my beautiful face on stream. That's all that matters moving forward. So we're gonna take a look at this Logitech and Yeti combo right now. Let me figure out how to open this, because apparently this tape seal thing is stuck here on the thing, and I'm afraid to cut it open without breaking the box. So let's see. Oh no, I ripped it. Oh no, just kidding. I thought I ripped it. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh man, this is gonna take a while to get this open, but I don't think it will. Hopefully. Oh, I ripped it. Gosh damn it. Come on, cut open. While I'm opening this, I'm trying to get Grand Theft Auto 5 on my PC. Does anyone know how to get that? I mean, aside from Steam, I heard this site called G2A, but it's just I don't know how trustworthy it is. Maybe, I don't know. Someone help me with that. The G2A thing. Alright, so here we go. Oh, man, this box is fragile. And by the way, I could use a new mic too. So here we go. We got, oh great, more styrofoam in here. That's my one big, oh man, this box is fragile. My one big pet peeve, styrofoam. So we got ourselves the, if I can get it out. There we go. Ooh. Oh, great. More of this. Not yet. Not yet. It's a live unboxing. I've never done that before. Oh, there we go. At least it was only one this time. Oh, here we go. Dun 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 dun. So we have here the I think this is the, well, here first we have the tripod for the Logitech, but we're not going to use that for the streams because we're going to use our GorillaPod that's on the on top of the monitors right now. And I guess this is the USB for the mic. And ooh, this USB cable is not very long, but we'll work it out somehow. And this is the webcam, the Logitech C922. Let me know how the quality is in the comments below. I mean, I seen the quality. You just gotta have good light, I guess. So this is the Logitech C922, and so far, like, physically, it looks pretty dang good. Hopefully, it translates well when I start doing stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's your Logitech C922. Now let's get to the big goodie, the big good of this, and that is my new mic. My new mic, and it was upside down when I opened it. And I'll read the instruction manuals when on my off time. And there it is, the Blue Yeti, even though it's black. That's no racism. Ooh, hoo-hoo. It's heavy though. The Blue Yeti Blackout. Oh man, that's pretty dope right there. Oh man, I can't wait to test this out. I really can't. Maybe we could test it out now. Let's see how it works. Let me just set this up. All right, let's see how this works. All right, so this is the cord. Let's try to test this. Let's try to test out our new mic here. It's not as tall as the this one right here, this CAD audio thing. Oh shit. That's very loose though. That's very loose. I gotta lock that down. So we gotta be careful with this. Turns out to be very loose when you use it. Okay, so we got our USB cable here, and we'll see if it works. Alright, we got that. Alright, let's see. I remember using the blue snowball, and for some odd reason, it broke on me. I don't know how. Oh, I can use a headphone checker too here. So that definitely helps. Okay, let me plug you bad boy in. There you go. And then plug your fat ass in here. Cable management, you guys. That's how you learn. Even though I have terrible cable management skills, and I have terrible cable management skills. But again, I'll fix that later. Okay, let's plug it in. See if it works. So warm. Ooh, here we go. Alright, let's see. We got a Yeti stereo locked in. Let me add in mic here. Ooh, it's alright. My thing is set up and ready to go. Let me see. You guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let's see. Properties. Microphone. Oh, it was on mute. No wonder. Or maybe not. I don't know. Hello? Can't hear anything. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Oh. That was weird. That was weird. That was very odd. That it's like when I plugged this in, it's like I couldn't hear myself. That was very odd. But hopefully I can get it up and running next time we stream. But yeah, this is the Blue Yeti mic. It's like, oh, maybe the gain wasn't up. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely gotta maybe I just gotta learn it. Like that comes with like it comes with the learning curve, you know. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this stream. Yeah, this is my Black Friday haul right here. The majority of it, and if in case you missed the stream, for those of you watching the replay, we talked about my Raw highlights, my AEW highlights. The random tidbit was the NFL on Thanksgiving games, and yeah, the Black Friday haul right here. But that's gonna do it for this week's episode of Lasagna Live. Make sure you dislike the stream, leave a comment, and tap the bell for notifications. And as well as check out the new and the brand new personal channel of mine, the semi-professional stuff that I do. So definitely go check that out. It means the world to me if you all do, and leave a comment there as well. But yeah, as a reminder, there will be no Dylan Lasagna Live next week, as I will be away doing a lot of schoolwork and final stuff. So no Dylan Lasagna Live next week, but I will be back on December 13th. So thank you all for joining me, and always be delicious, and I will see you all next time. Oh, that's loud. Alright, let's turn that down a bit. I will see you all next time, and I'm out.